Have you ever pondered what occurs when the Grim Reaper lands on a crime scene? Just imagine the clash of the mortal world and the supernatural, a fascinating interplay of life, death, and the inexplicable. Today we delve into the intriguing narrative of Blake, the Grim Reaper, and his son Lance Senior, the Necromancer. Blake, a figure feared by many for his role in leading souls to their final destination, finds himself embroiled in a mortal investigation, a crime scene. A policeman, mistaking Blake's presence for some form of divine intervention, attempts to bait him into solving the crime. Despite Blake's reluctance and apparent frustration, a peculiar dialogue ensues, leaving Lance doubled over in laughter. But the mortal world is relentless. In the morgue, Blake is further entangled in the mystery of the deceased, meticulously comparing bullet hole sizes to identify the weapon used. But in comes Jack Taylor, the orderly, Blake's least favorite person, who surprisingly aids Blake in his investigation by guessing the correct bullet size. However, Jack has an ulterior motive. He urges Blake to bring back his deceased aunt, insisting that Blake, being the Grim Reaper, can reverse death itself. Despite Blake's repeated explanations that death is a one-way journey, that once a soul departs it cannot return, Jack is persistent. In an attempt to console Jack, Blake buys him coffee. It doesn't alleviate Jack's grief, but it does bring Blake a moment of respite from his relentless requests. From this intriguing narrative, we learn that even the most powerful beings are bound by the rules of existence. Despite his role as the Grim Reaper, Blake cannot reverse death, demonstrating that even in the realm of fantasy, certain boundaries cannot be crossed. We also see that humor and compassion exist even in the most unlikely of places, such as the interaction between a necromancer and the Grim Reaper. Even though their roles involve dealing with death, they are not devoid of emotions and the ability to sympathize with human grief. So the next time you find yourself pondering about the Grim Reaper, remember this tale. Remember Blake, the Grim Reaper, who tried to help a grieving man understand the irrevocable nature of death. Remember that even in the darkest of narratives there can be traces of humor, compassion, and a profound understanding of the fragility of life.